Hey, and welcome back to Ancient Ways for Modern Days. I'm Mike, and I'm so excited to have you join me. Today we are in John chapter 8, and this week, as you follow along with us, we're actually going to finally finish John chapter 8, which is kind of a climactic moment when Jesus is engaging with the Jewish leadership. He's engaging with the Jews that are listening to him as he's speaking. There are those who want to kill him. There are those who are believing in him. There's everyone in between. There is just so much going on, and it all centers on Jesus's identity. And today what we're going to look at is we're going to look at Jesus' response to those who are leaning toward believing him, who are trusting in him, who are starting to see who Jesus is. They're believing that he's the perfect, sinless Son of God. They're believing that he is the divine Messiah. They're seeing Jesus as he truly is. And Jesus has some words for them, and then by extension, he has some words for us as well. And so I want to look at John chapter 8, verses 31 and 32. That's all we're going to look at today. Look at the text here. Here's what it says. It says, "So Jesus said to the Jews who had believed him, 'If you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free.'" Now, these are incredible words, right? The truth will set you free. There is so much hope. There is so much promise in these words. But let's back up to really the beginning of this text, because we're seeing that Jesus here, he's speaking to those who believe in him. He has been making the case that he is the divine Son of God. He has been teaching and performing signs, and all of this is pointing to who he is. And now he says, if you abide, or if you remain in my word, if you continue to believe in who I am and what I've said, if you continue to trust in what I have said, then you are truly my disciples. And this is where the promise comes in. This condition of abiding, this condition of resting and trusting, remaining in who Jesus is. What ends up resulting is there is a freedom that one experiences. See, when we hold to the truth of who Christ is, when we cling to, when we rest in who he is as the Messiah, well, then we experience a freedom unlike anything else. You see, all of the attachments of the world, all of these worries of the world, all of these anxieties that tend to creep up into our lives as we have to deal with the realities of this world, they no longer hold on to us as tightly. We have a freedom from pursuing arrogance. We have a freedom from pursuing lust. We have a freedom from pursuing the laziness that sometimes creeps into us, that we begin to think about ourselves and our own selfishness. We now are free to say, I know how to live. I know how to think. I know how to act. I know how to speak. I know the purpose of my life. It's found in trusting Christ. This is a true experiential freedom when we rest in who Christ is. Not that we have to be good enough, not that we have to try hard enough, but we rest in who Christ is. And then we rest in what Christ has done, that through his death as the perfect sinless Son of God and through his resurrection, my sins are forgiven. My destiny is secure. When we remain, when we rest in him, there is such peace. There is such freedom. I want to ask you today, where are the places in your life where you're not experiencing that freedom? If you are anxious, if you are overwhelmed, if you're striving to be good enough in someone else's eyes or even in God's eyes, today is just a simple, gentle reminder from Jesus to those who believe in him. It's a reminder that we can remain, we can rest, we can abide in him. We can let go of all of the pressure of trying to be something, of trying to earn something, and rather trust in who he is. Now, when we do that, we move forward in peace. We move forward in purpose. We don't just say, oh, I'm remaining in Jesus. I'm free from doing anything with my life. No, but we do it out of this peace and out of the freedom that is found only in Christ. This truth, this is our ancient way for our modern day.